how easy it is to become a millionaire. If you ask me, I can tell you about me personally. For me, again, maybe I'm TikTok clip farming at the minute. Look at, hey, am I too old to use this new generation TikTok language? I think I'm too old. For me personally, there is a 0% chance, zero is a zero, that I don't end up becoming a multi-millionaire. It's a it's a impossibility. It's not possible. It's so simple. It's so easy. And also think about this: making money and having money on my list of priorities and goals is no higher than 8 or 7 probably. I can, from the top of my head, just just give you like things that are more important to me than making money. And I'm still, and I'm not saying when I'm 60 or 70. I'm gonna be probably 30 or my early 30s. I'll be able to say, oh, I'm could be considered a millionaire now, without really trying to achieve it that hard. It's so easy. You know why? Because when you're disciplined, when you work so hard to develop discipline and to develop your character, yeah, the rest, everything else works, like fixes itself. I've spent so much time and energy into creating what I am and into developing my discipline and becoming strong as a person, that what is becoming a millionaire to me? You do the maths, it sounds, oh my god, a million, it sounds like a lot. It's not. Okay, to break it down to you, to become a millionaire, let's say in England, in pounds, what do you need? Realistically, what do you need? You need 2 houses, maybe 3 houses. 2 houses you need. How difficult is to get 2 houses? It's not the easiest thing, but it's not very difficult. A lot of people live very pleasant lives, especially for people born here in the UK. I didn't have that privilege. And people born here, I know some people, they're like 20, they're in their 20s. They still live with their parents. They don't have to pay rent. How easy is this? That's a child's play. By their mid-20s, they've already bought their first property. That's after they've gone on a million holidays. You save up, invest, get your first house. The house starts paying itself off. Okay, worst case scenario, if you're in the UK, if you start saving up for a house and you work on normal, you work in construction. You just don't go on a couple of holidays, yeah, and you don't buy stupid designer clothes if you don't need them. If you don't need them, as if someone needs them. Although I am guilty, I have done it. I have now sufficient experience to be able to talk about this, because I have bought designer clothes. I have done things like that. Okay, but it's a bit of sacrifice. You save up. You at 25, I know people 25 with nothing special in terms of like how disciplined and whatever they are, and they've bought their first house. Okay, they've saved for a house. I don't know how much money you need to save here. Maybe £30,000 or something like this. 40, let's say £50,000 for your first house, for your deposit. Okay, £50,000. Now you can just save up cash, boom, boom, boom. There is so many different things that you can save up money and invest, and your money grows as you keep saving. You can put it into stocks, S&P 500 or whatever, Bitcoin, I don't know, whatever you want. As you're saving, in 5 years' time, to save 50,000 sounds like a lot. Maybe it's not realistic, but in 10 years' time, why not? 5,000 a year. That's £400 a month. Okay. Think about it. Think about the people that live at home. You can't save 400 a month. No, yes, you can. You can save more than 1,000 if you live with your parents and you're an adult working. All right. So it's not, honestly, it's not difficult. You save this, you get your first house. That basically guarantees you that within 20-ish years, you're going to have at least $500,000. After the first house is up and running, you only need to save, again, another 50,000. But obviously, as you grow older, you start making more and more money, regardless of what job you do. You get better and you kind of grow in terms of career, regardless of what it is, you know? So you're going to be making more money. Making more money from your normal job means you're going to save the next 50K quicker. Okay, and I'm giving an example for a person whose goal is not to become a millionaire. Yeah, second house you save in 5 years, so in 15 years time in total, let's say you start 18, at 33, you have invested, you have 2 properties now. There you go, basically done. By the age of 50, they're all paid off and you can retire, sell off into the sunset with £1 million worth of property and with a stable income from your 2 houses. How difficult is this? Who on this planet is not able to do this? If they have at least a little bit of discipline. Who? I can't. Obviously, we're talking born in England. Different countries starts becoming more and more difficult. Okay? Here, I know who is listening to me in terms of like demographic. I know probably no one from Africa, you know, or something like this. So, you know what I'm saying? And people have this as a goal. I'll make money. Well, it's too easy. Is there nothing more difficult for you to try and achieve? And you can say, oh yeah, but 2 houses is not enough. Yeah, but I said this is bare minimum for people that don't really have making money as a goal. If that is your goal, you can do what I just said in 5 years, not in 15 or in 10, depending on your job. Maybe because money is so important to you, you get into a job that actually you study for 5 or 6 years, but then you come out of university and you're like, boom, I'm making 5,000 a month. Okay, and I'm saving 3.5 a month because I'm gonna live on 1,500 because I have discipline. It's eventually all comes back to discipline, back to discipline, back to discipline. If you have discipline, everything is achieved.